Okay, so welcome to Planet Crafter episode 9, everyone. Right now, I've just been building my permanent main base and that since like terraforming has completed. And I am slowly moving all my items into the new base area. Right now, I definitely need quite a bit of iron, and I've also been busy making a bunch of super alloy so I can build larger living compartments. So I've been pretty busy in that. I also have algae generators going so I can make some bioplastics and also fertilizer. And right now, here's the second chest that I'm going after. In some previous episodes, you've seen me walk past it. I just haven't had a desire to grab it till now. So that will be chest number 2. But yeah, my base that I've been using so far on the ground in that right now, all this is eventually going to get moved. And I'm just figuring out between organizing everything and slowly building up living compartments and getting all the storage lockers organized for current and also future projects. So let me just get all my inventory emptied out. And I think for right now, I am probably going to be moving these food growers because I'm going to need quite a bit of food growers for all the new items for biomass that I will be building. And let me just replenish my food and water and my hydration so I could stay hydrated and go and expand this base. But my plan pretty much is a 2-level base. First level is going to be for regular resources. Second level is going to be for a lot of the biomass and plant stuff. So let me get this lined up just right, and I plan on building out the food growers a little bit in here. Pretty much, this is going to be for eggplant, mushrooms, and squash, which should be enough for everything that I will need for right now. And I'm planning on making like, I don't know, I think like 14 or 16 food growers. It's going to be a pretty absurd number. But I'm definitely going to have to start that process because I need fertilizer for the next advanced item to increase the oxygen index, which is flower spreaders. So let me move the sulfur right now to the new base, build a few storage walkers, get all that stuff situated, and also the algae. And the eggplant eventually. I think I'll just put it against this wall for right now. This will be my sulfur walker. And that will be for my algae. Most of the time I'm going to be using sulfur up here anyway, and algae, so it's better if it's here. Alright, now I got the fertilizer. I just need one more item and I can build a flower spreader. I also want to get a little bit more water. And I'll use a golden seed because it's the highest multiplier. So I'll build a flower spreader, pop this golden seed in, and that will work out pretty well. So let me get back to making a ton of food growers to really get everything going. It might be a little overkill, but yeah, I'm planning on building like 4 of them right now. Because I need as much eggplant as I can get for fertilizer. And I will try to make it as neat and as organized as I can. Plus, I also have that one golden item. So, I'm just going to put it right here as a nice little display. Okay, let me get back to the important stuff. Getting these food growers built. 3, 4, 5, 6. And I am going to need a lot more aluminum. Plus I need the atmosphere collector to generate water bottles, so it will be a good thing if I just go to maybe go on like a little resource run real quick. But let me just check my unlocks. The next thing's going to be tier 2 algae generator, but that's going to be a while. So let me go to the aluminum field and get some more aluminum. After I see how much... Oh, it's just 1. Alright. Gotta stay hydrated. So now it's just back to the boring, just gathering resources and that. So I can get my proper main base built. And I know there's some stuff over here. I definitely could use the titanium in that. There's more iron. I mean, I need a ton of iron for all the storage walkers I have to build. Okay. And oh, that's right, the meteor shower from before, a lot of the rocks rendered out, so now it's easier to get to the uranium. So I will pick up that real quick, since I'm heading back anyway. And also with the, since I'm at the moss terraforming stage right now, yeah, the ground's starting to look a little bit greener in that. Because, actually for right now, let me just build, let me get rid of this uranium in the storage walker, and let me continue building the food growers real quick. Because I think I'm at either probably like 55 or 60% going towards the moss index stage for terraforming right now. And this algae's not ready. Okay, what about this side? Is this it ready? Shit. It's only at 80%. Oh well. Alright, let me continue with building these food growers. Try to make this nice and neat. And of course, I knocked the power out. Great. Alright, let me build a storage walker for the eggplant here, and then I gotta build another tier 2 nuclear reactor. So let me line this up. This will be for the eggplant. And I just hope it's just crazy weather and not a meteor shower. Oh, good. Just crazy weather. Alright, let me get everything going for the tier 2 nuclear reactor. I know I have plenty of sulfur to make, and iridium now to make the exploding powder. I'm just gonna go and see if there's more. Oh, here is the other uranium that fell that I didn't grab yet. I'm gonna need as much as I can to make these uranium rods, because I need 3 of them. Ouch. I forgot to turn the jetpack on. Oh well. Okay. Here's a little bit more. Okay. And I think, was there any other uranium around? Okay. I think I grabbed it all. So let me go and make this tier 2 a nuclear reactor. Oh yeah, I definitely have enough uranium for 3 rods. Perfect. And I'll have enough left over for making rocket engines. Okay. So I just need 2 more bottles of water and exploding powder. And, huh? Okay. The weird weather effects in that on this planet, they usually don't happen like one after another that close. I hope that's not something I have to worry about, but it's kind of like a little bit weird. I mean, I hope the planet's not pissed at me, but that's kind of like a little... I'm just gonna keep my guard up a little bit. But yeah, let me build this tier 2 nuclear reactor now. So I can build more food growers. And start growing eventually the mushrooms and squash. So let me, since these 3 are harvested, let me deconstruct them. And I'll move these to the new base and build it up. And I also want to build more flower spreaders and that to increase the oxygen index. So this will be mushrooms. You know, I need more room so I can get in between these food growers. So I'll put the mushroom storage walker on the other side. And I need more water. Okay, let me empty out my inventory here. Trying to make this nice and neat as possible and see what I have in stock. Especially while it's raining. And oh yeah, I forgot about the uranium over here. So let me grab this real quick. Hop up here and build the other food grower. So that's 3 mushroom food growers, and I have 6 eggplants. Unfortunately, they aren't ready, but that's okay. Let me see if I can... Do I have enough to make another fertilizer? I do, but I'm not gonna rush it just yet. Is this algae 96% almost. But the side's ready, so I'll grab this algae. And this new base is definitely turning out pretty decent right now. So alright, let me make that fertilizer and build a second flower spreader so I can really up the oxygen generation. And also it will slowly increase the biomass so all those subcategories will unlock, especially tier 2 algae generator. That will come in handy. Alright, hopefully I have 2 bottles of water. I'm still kind of up in the air about if I should make a lake water collector. I don't know if it's going to benefit me or not. I mean, right now it's just a thought, so... But let me make this super alloy. Get the magnesium, and I just need 1 more bottle of water. And obviously can't forget the golden seed, because that has the highest multiplier, so... Okay. Yeah. I just don't know how much that lake water collector is going to benefit me, though. From atmospheric water collector. Especially since there's no ice fragments around, and the planet's too hot, so all the ice melted. So I'll just deconstruct this grass spreader, and that'll give me the water and build the flower. pop the golden seed in. So that works out. And let me just get a little food plus that mushroom real quick. And let me just see over here. I never really checked out what's really unlocked in that. So let me just see, like, with the GPS. That's the desert area. All right. And, oh yeah, the message from Riley in that. Use ore extractors in different areas to extract specific materials and blah, blah, blah. Rockets are really important and help boost your generation and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all encrypted from Riley. So, a funny thing, I already know all that stuff. And still waiting, still got a long way to go for tier 4 heaters. But with those flower spreaders, that will definitely up the oxygen index. And also I have golden seeds popped in there, so that will really crank it up. But I am going to make a few more flower spreaders, so let me just make a little bit more, gather some algae and some eggplants and make some more fertilizer. Seriously? Oh, come on. Just finish. Finish, you stupid eggplant. Come on. You're at 99%. Fine, I'll grab the other ones. There. Now you're done. Sometimes the way this game works, I don't know. It can definitely be a little frustrating at times, but hey. Sandbox builders, what can you do? Well, actually, technically this is sandbox survival builder. Since you're trying to survive, the planet's trying to kill you in very unique ways. So, yeah. Technically, it's sandbox survival builder. Alright. Let me deconstruct this grass spreader. And I just need one more bottle of water and magnesium. So I'll get rid of this one because there's no point. Flower spreaders generate more oxygen anyway. That's just how it is. And, oh wait, I think it was, oh, my mistake. It was super alloy that I needed. I don't know why I was thinking magnesium. Alright. So let me make this flower spreader now. Boop. And hopefully I have enough water for Okay, good. I have enough water for another one. And yeah, as you can see, they are slowly growing flowers. So let me get some other seeds in that, even though they're not 500% multipliers like golden seeds. 250% will also do the trick. Okay, all done with that. So let me go gather some resources. Because I'm going to be going on a super alloy grind. And also, this one crashed ship that I am constantly obsessed with right now. Maybe go inside and see what's going on in there. So I do have 2 oxygen capsules. So yeah, let me go inside and do a little more exploring because I haven't fully explored this ship crash site yet. There are a few chests that I did not get everything out of. Okay. I'll take the bottle of water. Alright. A little resource haul from the crashed ship, which isn't bad. And, oh yeah. This little base on the lake, it's... like, once I build it out, it's gonna look really nice. Alright. Let me, clean up my backpack inventory a little bit. And Tier 2 algae generator has unlocked. And it doesn't really take too much more compared to the Tier 1 algae generator. Just 2 more bioplastics, some fertilizer, and the normal stuff. I have 290 kilowatts, so I have plenty of energy in my power grid to support it. Perfect. Plus, I already have food growers making mushrooms. So that just, hey, it works out good for me. So let me gather everything that I need for and make a tier 2 algae generator now. And And for bioplastic, I will need silicone. Alright, so let me make some bioplastic. Do I have an... Oh, good. I have enough for the 2 bioplastic. And I already have the silicone, so that's no big deal. I should have everything I need for fertilizer. Yep. Now, I just need one more item. Or, my mistake, I need 2 more. I need 2 more. I forgot, I need another bottle of water. It's silly me. Alright, get the magnesium, and let me get another bottle of water. And set up this tier 2 algae generator. Perfect. That's at 42%. What's this at? 60%. Okay. Alright. Now with this, some of this stuff with the new base, let me, I don't want it to be floating in that. I want it to look like, I want it to look practical, so let me build some foundation supports that go straight to the ground. Just to make it aesthetically pleasing to me. And crap. Ran out of iron. Oh well. And also, let me see what the terraforming... Oh. It's almost done. Well, I guess I can wait for the moss terraformation to complete. And gas extractor is going to be the next thing that will unlock. I guess with those flower spreaders in that, it's really helping advance the main terraforming index for the planet. So that is definitely a good thing. And almost there. And done. So now I have biomass screen unlocked. Let me check to see. Plant rocket would be the next one. And then I have all this stuff in the plant category. Then eventually insects and animals. Yeah, biomass has quite a lot, and tier 5 drills. Ooh, I cannot wait to unlock that. That's gonna be a fun one. And let me just check out some of this other stuff. Most of it's just insect larvas. Tier 4 jetpack. Ooh. I wonder how much movement speed increase I'm going to get off of that. Okay. So I've been really busy with some stuff on the main base, and you know what? I think it's time to do some crash ship exploration. So, and I know there's still like a few chests that I haven't checked out in this area, in this crash ship site up here. So let's go back. Let me go back to it and do a little more exploring inside of it. And also, I promise in the future, Nat, there's definitely going to be more ship exploration. It's just right now, like, I just need to take a break from building up the new base and getting everything situated there. So here's the 2 chests I was at before. Let me grab this stuff. And these seeds. Here's another one. Uranium rod that never goes to waste. I grabbed that microchip blueprint already. That, I have not unlocked the item I need for that. That actually takes a fusion core, and that unlocks later on. So and yeah, I know my hydration's low. You don't have to remind me of that. Yeah, so now all that barren dried up dirt in that, now it's all moss. And compared to like episodes like 1 through 4 in that, where this whole land was just barren, now it's like you got lakes, you got moss on the ground, is completely green with moss and that, and it's turning out good. Can't wait to see what the next terraformation stages are going to produce. It should be interesting. Alright, let me dump some of this stuff and that, clear up my inventory real quick. And since I'm going more into biomass projects and that, I'm gonna need all the seeds I can get at this point. Okay. Let me also make some super alloy, because I'm going to need it for the new base. I'm just going to be making just a few. Okay. And let me go to the, actually, let me hit up all 3 of my mining extractors. My aluminum, iridium, and sulfur and that, and gather some resources. Well, I'm just admiring how this environment on the planet is slowly changing little by little. Yeah, I have, and also I have a feeling like all 3 of my mining extractors are going to be full, so. Okay. Let me dump this off in the storage lockers. That's quite a bit of aluminum that I got. And also it's kind of funny, even though I'm stockpiling these resources, they're gonna go quick. Just because of the demand for the big living compartments requirements and that, my resources are going to be used very quickly. And even this iridium cave, there's already moss growing. And before it was like completely rocky and all that. But in the meantime, let me go to the sulfur mining extractors, see what's in there first. Here it is. Got a nice haul of sulfur. And I will see how the iridium mining extractor is going. Alright. Got a decent amount of iridium. So let me just dump all this stuff in the storage lockers I have. Especially all this sulfur. I definitely need to get rid of it. And this is done growing as my eggplant. Yep, eggplant's done growing. So let me gather this and put it in storage for right now. Yeah, and good thing with food in this game and that, it doesn't have like a timer on it that it will spoil like some other games. So that's a plus. And remember that second osmium cave I discovered over here? Let me go and check it out and gather some resources in there, especially a little bit more osmium, because I definitely want to build a few more tier 4 drills. And also, I just want to check out the environment slowly changing, plus just do an exploration that, because I've been grinding out building stuff left and right. So a little change and doing exploration is kind of needed right now. So since the ice already melted here, I can gather up all this osmium. And is there... Yep, there's some over here too. Okay. And I'll pick up this iridium since I have a little bit more room in it. Plus gas extractor blueprint unlocked. That's good. But so that needs zeolite. And I'm pretty certain I don't have zeolite. Zeolite hasn't shown up yet. That's gonna be an item that is eventually when the terraformation index hits a certain point, zeolite will start being produced. So I really can't build a gas extractor just yet. But since I got an osmium haul, I am definitely going to be building another tier 4 drill. So yeah, but zeolite that will grow in certain little areas in that around the planet. Once terraformation index increases, I forget which. I think it's the next stage or the one afterwards in that, and you'll start seeing zeolite crystals appearing eventually. But let me get this all figured out. I need 6 super alloys. And just for space and that, I'll make another iridium rod. And there goes the weird weather again. Hopefully it's just weird weather. It's not meteor strike, right? Okay, it's just abnormal weather. Thank goodness. I don't know what I would have done if it was another meteor strike. Alright. Shoot. I only have 5. I gotta make another super alloy. Or actually, I can deconstruct a tier 3 drill. Okay, I forgot. That doesn't give me super alloy. But a nuclear reactor does. Okay, let me build another tier 4 drill close to the optimizer so it can get the multiplier effect. Alright, and let me just make sure this is getting it. Yep. Alright, perfect. So now I got 2 tier 4 drills in that with the pressure optimizer. Multiplier going also. That's good. And the next terraformation stage is flora, so. And the next thing in pressure index is going to be tier 2 mining extractors, which once those unlock, I can put one in the osmium cave and start mining for osmium, because you can only do it with tier 2s. Why you can't with tier 1s, I still don't know. It's just the design of the game at this point. So let me just empty out my inventory real quick. Gather some of this food up. And yeah, so alright, got some algae. So got quite a bit of moving stuff into the new base done. Got a lot of the bio projects up and going now. And yeah, everything's starting to come together pretty well in that. So that's going to be it for today's episode in that. And if you've been enjoying this series, like and subscribe. I will try to post twice a week. And yeah, that's going to be it for today. So, bye-bye.